The good stuff is all new and live and sliding into cozy cabin core fashion with Chalet Chic looks from Alexis Hans. Then, tuck into a different kind of cozy with Mary's irresistible pulled pork mac and cheese. Plus, the one and only TylerShaw drops by with a feel-good live holiday performance. And we've got a whole lot to celebrate with some special very merry giveaways. The Good Stuff Live starts right now.
Listen, the holidays have officially arrived at the Good Stuff. Doesn't it look so cozy in here? Kind of feels like Christmas at the cabin. I mean, look at this place. We got something cozy, wonderful. We've got wood. There's nutcrackers galore. It's delightful. I'm feeling very pumped about it. Now, before we get into cooking, I do have a very special announcement to make for all home cooks and aspiring master chefs. Casting for the new season of MasterChef Canada is now open. So if you think you can handle the heat in the kitchen, head to masterchefcanadacasting.ca to apply. Good luck to everybody. That's so exciting. Now listen, all that excitement, maybe a little bit hungry. How about you? Yeah? I'm feeling it. So I thought, in honor of this lovely cozy set, I would make the ultimate comfort dish. We're gonna make pulled pork mac and cheese. Yeah. I'm feeling excited about this one. Listen, a lot of times my dinners look like I can't make a decision. So it's usually two things mushed together into one thing, and that's a very good thing. Now, we have to get started on this recipe because it is basically two recipes mushed together. You could make both separately. You could just have pulled pork. You could just have mac and cheese, but why not do both? So that's what we're gonna do. So the first thing we need to get to work on is that pulled pork. So I'm gonna make a rub first before I chat that pork. The first thing I need is 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. Now, the brown sugar is gonna help caramelize and give a good crust on this pork when we sear it. It's also gonna obviously bring a little bit of sweetness. And since I'm using brown sugar, it also brings a little molassesy note to it. Really, really tasty. Now into there, I'm gonna go in with 1.5 teaspoons of chili powder. That's gonna give like a little smokiness, not really heat. It's not like cayenne pepper, just mainly smoky. Now for a little garlic flavor, we're using garlic powder. If you were to use fresh garlic here, it would tend to burn and get a little kind of bitter tasting. Garlic powder won't. It kind of tastes like roasted garlic, really, really nice. Definitely good for a rub. Anybody who's like a barbecuer will tell you, garlic powder is the way to go. All right, now we're gonna go in with 1 teaspoon of cumin. I love cumin. It's, again, smoky, but a little citrusy as well. Super nice. So I'm gonna go in with that. And then we need 1 teaspoon of salt, which sounds like a lot of salt, but it's gonna be fine, don't worry. So 1 teaspoon of salt, I'm using kosher salt. If you are using sea salt, feel free to pull back a little because it is saltier. Then I'm gonna go in with pepper. I'm going to tell you I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. I am going to not add that because we would be here for 5 minutes of me grinding this pepper. This is one of those times where I go downstairs and sneak and get my mom's pepper grinder that's electric, and I'm like, oh, great, this is easy. As opposed to giving a little carpal tunnel situation. All right, give that a bit of a whisk just to combine. It doesn't look like a lot, but this is gonna bring a ton of flavor onto the pork. Now, speaking of the pork, over here I've got 500 grams of pork shoulder or pork butt. I got boneless. You could also get stewing pork if that's all you can find at your grocery store. Weirdly, pork shoulder and pork butt are actually kind of the same zone. You'd think the pork butt would be here, but it's actually up here. But it's a really tough cut because it's moving a lot. So it needs a good long cook and a good long braise. That's why it's great for pulled pork. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that beautiful seasoning, scatter it over top, just to get it all on there. It's gonna look like you have way too much seasoning, but this is gonna go in to flavor the braising liquid as well. So I'm just gonna give this a little bit of a toss just to combine and coat. Perfect. I like doing this on a sheet pan. It makes it really easy, but you could also do this in a bowl just to toss it around. All right, now over here I have got a pot on medium-high heat. She's smoking hot. We want that because we want to build a really good crust. This is searing. We're not looking to actually cook the meat at this point. I'm going in with about, tablespoon of oil. We're gonna add that pork quick to bring that temperature of the pot down. Beautiful. And you hear that sound? That is what you're looking for when you are searing. That's gonna bring a crust and give you golden brown flavor. Woo, she getting smoky. Yo, this is how you get like the flavor of a smoker in your house. So this is where you get someone, you hand them a pillow and you tell them to go wave the fire alarm. It's gonna be fine, open the windows. All right, so what you'd wanna do is you'd wanna sear that. I would say for about 2 minutes per side, but I'm feeling like this is nice and hot. And that was perfect. Guys, you could also have your pan smoking hot and sear in about 20 seconds. All right, so I'm gonna give that a flip just to do its thing. Those spices start to get a little caramelized, a little browned. It's gonna be fine though. So I'm gonna go in with the rest of the spices now because there's a lot left on that tray. And I'm gonna go in with 2 cups of chicken broth. We are using chicken broth because I don't know about you, but I've never been able to find pork broth on the market. If you make your own, go for it. All right, that has immediately come up to a simmer, which is great. So I'm gonna pop a lid on now. And I want this to go into my oven. I'm just gonna grab my oven mitts. I've got my oven heated to really, really low. We're going in at 300 degrees. This is gonna take about 3.5 hours to cook up. So it takes a while. Listen though, if you're a slow cooker person, I also included instructions on how to do it in a slow cooker. So that's always a good thing. I'm gonna pop that in. That's gonna really slowly break down the tough fibers, make it really juicy. This one has been going, and then I had it resting for, I would say, about 30 minutes. Even though we've cooked it in a wet method, in that braising method, it still needs to rest and relax to redistribute those juices. It's gonna absorb some of that braising liquid, and you're gonna end up with something that looks like, that. Which is a dream. Very exciting. Now, do not get rid of this braising liquid. That, if you wanted to, you could save some of this pulled pork, make a sandwich, dunk it in that juice. What a thrill, what a delight. You could even add some into like a gravy, that'd be nice, but check this out. Look at how juicy that is. I'm gonna transfer it into a bowl, because I wanna pull this pork, and basically pulling pork just means shredding it. There's a lot of gadgets online I've seen. Some of them look like literal bear claws. Some people I know use a stand mixer to pull their pork or shred their pork. I personally just go with 2 forks. So just grab your forks, and it should come apart this easily. Shall we take a gander? Yes, let's give it a go. Oh, yeah. All right, this looks beautiful. You could do this with a spoon. All right. Now, since you went to all the trouble to make this pulled pork, and you're gonna make mac and cheese after the break, I am going to add just a half a cup of store-bought barbecue sauce. If you wanna make your own, go for it. I'm going in with this, a little splash of that braising liquid, and we are off to the races. Listen, stick around after the break. We're gonna make some mac and cheese, put this on top of it, and then dig in. Stick around.
Tomorrow, the good stuff is all new and live with Erica Warwick's essential holiday wardrobe that'll have you rocking around the Christmas tree, both at home in PJs and out at festive parties. Plus, we're talking phyllo, we're talking ginger molasses cookie dough. Find out what you need chilling in the freezer and pantry for easy hosting this holiday season. The good stuff is all new and live tomorrow.
Christmas at the cabin vibes more than pulled pork mac and cheese, am I right? Like, come on. I'm happy. This is like sweater food, you know what I mean? Sitting on the couch, digging in, so delicious. Now, before the break, I made that pulled pork. Looking absolutely beautiful. I added on some store-bought barbecue sauce and then a few scoops of that braising liquid, just to really bring it together. Also, that's a good way to trick your friends into pretending you made the barbecue sauce. But you didn't. What a trick. Okay, so I'm just gonna set that aside and we're gonna get to work on the mac and cheese. Now, mac and cheese, really easy to pull together. Basically, we're gonna make a bechamel, then we're gonna make that into a mornay, and then we're gonna add noodles to it. It's a cheese sauce, it's great. So the first thing we've got is 2 tablespoons of butter in my pan. That's over about medium heat. Starting to get a little bit golden, which honestly is a good thing. It's gonna give you a little bit more of a toasty flavor. You don't have to bring it to golden, but it does give that like brown butter flavor, which is a dream. So I'm gonna go into there with a clove of garlic. Now, unlike for the pulled pork where I used garlic powder, I am going in with fresh garlic here. It's gonna give a little bit of zip. It's gonna kind of cut through the punchiness of this cheese sauce and the kind of fattiness of it. Not a bad thing, especially this time of year, but you know, keeping people on their toes with a little fresh garlic. All right, that's looking great. I'm gonna give that a whisk in. And garlic only needs about 30 seconds at this point. That's gonna just cook off that raw flavor, get it into the butter. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful. Smells great already. Yeah, very good. Now we're gonna turn this butter into a roux. So I've got some flour here, just all-purpose flour. I'm gonna go in with 2 tablespoons. Basically, a roux is equal parts fat and flour. So if you didn't use butter here, you could do oil. You just need 2 tablespoons for your 2 tablespoons of flour. All right, got a little garlic still on my thumb. There you go, we're good to go. Give that a whisk in. And you wanna let that flour cook off for, I'd say about a minute. You're looking for it to get a little golden brown, kind of like this. That's gonna cook off the raw flour flavor, but it's gonna maintain its ability to thicken up the milk. All right, that's the thing. A cream sauce, kind of a misnomer. You use milk, not cream. Very rarely do you put cream in a cream sauce. That's what the roux's for. It's gonna help thicken it up. So for that, we're gonna go in with our milk. I've got 2 cups of milk here. Super easy to remember. 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 cups of milk. I'm just gonna slowly start adding that in. If you want this to be pretty much foolproof, you can add in warmed milk. That's gonna help it emulsify a little bit better and cook together. But if you get lumps, listen, they're gonna cook out, it's gonna be fine. You can put noodles in there, they're gonna be lumps too. Don't worry about it, it's gonna be great. All right, add that in. Then you wanna bring that up to a simmer. Once that comes up to a simmer, you want it to cook for 4 to 5 minutes, just until it thickens. I've got one here doing its thing. Do you see this beautiful creamy sauce? Like, it's thickened up. It's really, really nice. So now this at this point is essentially this is a bechamel. Now we're gonna turn it into a Mornay and start flavoring it up. So the first thing I'm gonna go in with is a little Dijon mustard. That's gonna bring a pop of flavor, again, help cut through the richness of everything. So I'm gonna go in with about a teaspoon. That was actually a pretty good teaspoon, Mary. I usually lie to you and usually put in a tablespoon, but that was pretty good. Give that a whisk in. If you had grainy mustard, that would also be great here. Now I'm gonna go in with my cheeses. So I am using 2 cups of extra old white cheddar cheese, grated up. You could really use anything. Gruyere would be really nice here, but I thought cheddar and that pork would be beautiful. Ooh, applewood cheddar, that would be delicious. I've also got about half a cup of Parmigiano Reggiano. This just adds a little bit of funkiness into it, a little bit more punch. Gonna be really nice. I'm gonna go in with that cheese. Give that a stir to combine, and that's gonna slowly start melting out. This smells absolutely ridiculous. Give that a stir. As it starts to melt, it's gonna start to get a little stringy and cheesy. I've melted a lot of cheeses in pots this weekend. I'm not gonna lie, I made fondue this weekend. It was my first fondue of the season. It was very thrilling, I'm not gonna lie. All right, that's looking beautiful. We're starting to get a little cheesy and stringy. So now we're gonna add in our noodles. So for our noodles, I am using 350 grams of elbow macaroni. I cooked that off in boiling salted water, but I did it for a minute less than the package says. That's because this is gonna continue cooking in the oven. So I'm gonna go in with that macaroni, add that on in. Now I'm gonna season this up a little bit. I'm going in with just salt. If you wanted pepper as well, go for it. Sometimes in a creamy sauce like this, I don't really like seeing the pepper. I don't know, it's a weird thing. You do you though. Give that a stir. And that is looking so good. Honestly, you sit down on the couch with this in your lap, you're thrilled. It's gonna be a dream. The only way to make this better is obviously topping it with that pulled pork. So let's go do that. All right, I have got a casserole dish over here. If you did this in a different pan, a little shallower one, you could just build it in there. But a casserole dish is great because you can actually make this ahead just to get it in. So let's get all of that mac and cheese buttered right into there. This smells so good. Perfect. If you wanted to make this extra cheesy as well, you could add in some layers of cheddar cheese. That would be really nice. But I thought this was already over the top enough with all of that pulled pork. Now, for the pulled pork, you can layer on all of this if you want. You can go in with some of it. I'm probably gonna do all of it because that's how I'm feeling today, right? We got this. So on goes that pulled pork. Again, if you wanted to, you could layer this, make it more like kind of a weird macaroni and cheese pulled pork lasagna. That would be good. Just spread that out. Now at this point, technically this is edible. You could eat this right now, it would be beautiful. But I'm gonna pop mine in a 425-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. At this point though, you could pop this into the fridge, have it prepped in advance and pop it in the oven. It would need to go into the oven a little bit longer if it was cold from the fridge. But like, listen, the pulled pork gets a little crispy on top. That mac and cheese gets a little stringy and bubbly. Like, look at that. Out of control. Now, for a little bit of green, some sliced green onions. You could do chives. We gotta be, you gotta be a little green, This time of year, a little grinchy, but not, All right, I'm gonna pop this over here. I am so excited about this. I do think I maybe have made too much. I'm gonna have leftovers for days. I really wish I thought about that ahead of time and invited someone over to help me eat this. That would be actually, oh, right on cue. Come on in. TylerShaw, listen, welcome back to the studio.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
It would not be the holiday season if you did not come to the studio.
Once a year.
Oh, like once a year. That's what you get here for?
Yeah, that's it.
Dream. Okay, listen. How about I make you a little bit of a deal?
Okay.
Okay. If you like my pulled pork mac and cheese.
Looks really good.
Would you maybe perform a little song for us later on? Yeah? Okay,
Deal,
cool.
deal.
Okay, let's give this a go.
Okay.
Choose your weapon. Let's give it a go. Okay, let's go on in.
Gotta get the pork.
You gotta get the pork and the mac.
Mac and cheese.
Oh, okay.
I'll perform.
I'll provide. Yes! Amazing! TylerShaw, it's so good. I am so excited. Again, it wouldn't be the holidays without you performing on this show.
I'm here for it.
Absolutely. So good. I love it. Oh! Tyler, do you hear that? Do you know what that means?
I think so.
I think it means it's time for a very,
Merry
giveaway!
This holiday season, you're all getting the Hamilton Beach Programmable Defrost Slow Cooker from Canadian Tire.
Excellent!
Use it to defrost frozen meats and cook to perfection in one appliance, or cook the traditional way with the slow cooker program and manual modes.
I love this. Know what this is very good for, TylerShaw?
What?
Mulled wine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, Tyler, what else do we have?
Next, we're helping you stay cozy with a pair of glare-ups slippers.
Oh my God!
They're made from 100% natural, no-itch wool, which is important. Available in 3 styles: slip-on, shoe, and boot.
Awesome.
They're lightweight and ultra-packable and an ideal travel companion or gift.
I love this. Honestly, my husband Aaron and I both have these, and we love them. He's never without his glare-ups. We love them. Yes.
Love it.
Always good. Okay, and last but not least, what do we got?
To help you drift off to sleep, you're all getting the Endy Muslin Blanket. It's machine washable, made from 100% cotton that's breathable and durable, super soft and gentle even for sensitive skin.
Nice.
Used as a lightweight comforter or a stylish throw to add warmth to any room.
I love it. It's so cozy. Listen, yes!
Amazing.
Thank you so much, Tyler. If you at home would like a chance to win these great prizes, just head to our Instagram page at The Good Stuff CTV and enter our online contest. Good luck. Listen, Tyler is going to be performing later in the show, so do not miss it. We'll be right back.
Up next, get that cozy cabin core vibe when Alexis Hans shares Chalet Chic looks. That's up next.
Looks for indoors and out. Hey, Alexis, how's it going?
It's going great. Hi. I love all the color red in the audience.
I know, we're really nailing the holiday vibe. Now, I have a very special announcement for everybody. It is actually Alexis Hans's birthday today! Like literally.
I'm so glad to be here for it. Some of my friends take the day off, you know, but I wanted to come hang with my friends.
This is so nice, I love. Yes. Okay, what are you showing us today?
So today, big passion of mine, cottage, cool looks.
Yes.
Kind of like what to wear. People, I mean, it's nice to go up to Muskoka or if you're across Canada. We call them cabins where I'm from, Alberta.
It's true.
Okay. But to get out of the city, there's so many cute towns you can go visit.
Yeah.
And yes, sweatpants are kind of needed.
Yes.
So pack those as well. But like I have to say, like maybe you're dating someone, the in-laws are there, so you want to look a little chic. You want to go into the town for a cup of coffee. You want your Instagram holiday photos in front of all the, like the hallmarky vibes that are up there. So you still want to look really good.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you indoor, outdoor, and we've got a man here today.
Ooh,
okay?
we got it all. All right, let's get into it. We're going to start off with an indoor look on Christina. Come on out. This is cute.
Cute, but then, you know, cozy is the word without looking like schleppy. So this was like, it was, you know, you have to put a lot of thought into what you buy because otherwise we'll just buy, you know, jeans.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just start from the top down. A toque is a must.
Yep.
I like a little bit of an oversized toque, and if you can get one with a little fuzzy pom-pom, I think it's adorable. Simon's has these toques, or everywhere has these toques. Okay, and then I went for winter, so you're kind of in it's the Fair Isle print on the sweater.
It's so good.
These are so cute. You don't need a ton of them, so buy it in like a color you really like or one that you really love, because you're only gonna pull it out at the holidays. So some people say just buy a red sweater and add something else, but if you really just don't want to think about it, a Fair Isle does the trick.
So cute.
And when you have it on, like people go, cute sweater, cute sweater.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know, Ralph Lauren's trending right now. So I kind of did a little research, and they love a denim. Okay, so if you want to do a full cottage look, you need a denim.
I also was gonna say, it's cottage. We need like a denim moment. You need a denim shirt, yeah.
So it's a nice little layer. You can add a little tank top underneath too and open it all up and have more layers. And then this is where I was saying I did a lot of like research, because you want comfy pants. Corduroy pants are just
these are cords.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
They're from Gap. They're just so cozy and comfortable. So kind of ditch your jeans and then bring corduroy. I think is like a good material. And then you guys just showed these in the giveaway. It was not planned. But these are the glare ups.
Yeah,
that you
these are
just
the
saw.
slippers.
I just love them. They're comfortable.
I wear them at home all the time.
They come in different colors, and they come with different soles. So you can have like an outer sole. This is an indoor sole, but I've had mine for like over a year, and it's my favorite slipper I've ever owned.
Same.
But yeah, so it's just about looking cute and casual, pulled together still, so you're not feeling too schleppy.
Christina, thank you so much. Really great job. So good.
So cute.
Corduroy, who'd have thought?
I know.
So good.
Oh, once you buy one corduroy, you understand.
You're just like, I got it now.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we've got an outdoor look on Candace. Come on out. Oh, Candace. Candace, you look so cool. Yeah.
She does look cute. So cool. This is like where, because I have a cottage now, and you do want to go up, like I'm near Gravenhurst and Bracebridge, so you do want to go up there and have like a brunch, so you want to look really cute, but still be comfortable, and not like change from what you're wearing indoor to outdoor. So just to start, triangle scarves are having a huge moment right now. So this is a red triangle scarf, that's from Winners. Really cute, just tie it on, get a bright color. I like red for the holidays. And then I wanted to show this coat. This is a Canadian brand, Horses.
One of our faves.
One of our favorites. They make amazing clothes, but this is like an iconic coat for them for 10 years this year. There is no kind of belt, there's no closure, and if you're scared of it, that's actually why I really love it. It just fits over everything, and it feels like a blanket. Underneath, I did my classic puffer vest just to keep out the wind and keep you extra warm, since it is like a lighter coat. And then underneath, this is where you have to find a cute set. I think that's like #1 if you're going away to somewhere cozy. This one is from Gap. It's got cable knit. Aritzia has a really nice one, so kind of everywhere it does. So if you even search it online, just search like knit set, and you're gonna have them populate. But I think a cream just is really classic, and you can wear it for the holidays, that winter white. And then of course we had to end with, can I not show Uggs? I don't think so. Everybody.
And these are the Uggs that everybody has.
These are the ones. So you want to find the braiding around the ankle. I got these from Soft Mock, so that's a good place to find them. I will say, like, even when I tried them, I want to like jump on the trend. They make your feet look like a little bigger. So you have to like get in them. You will get used to them.
Okay, got it. I was just saying, you're talking to me right now. I'm like us big feet gals.
Like, look it up. But they're just so cool, and they're so trendy, and like they instantly make you look trendy, which is really great. And then this is actually from Muskoka, a store in Bracebridge, which is really cute. So that's what you're looking for, shearling textures, and if you are gonna carry a bag, a little tote, just throw everything in it. You can toss your scarf or a little toque, and spend the day in a small town.
I'll also say, if anyone has a kilt pin hanging around, this coat, kilt pin, you're done. You're good to go.
I like it.
I know, Candace, thanks so much. Great job. So good. All right, now we're gonna go to the men's look. We're gonna see an outdoor look on Jair. Come on out. Hey, Jair. Oh, this is so good.
They're just cute, cozy looks, right? Which is really fun. So you just want to add these pieces, and you don't want to buy them every year. So that's why you're not seeing any neon colors or anything like that. So cute little Old Navy scarf for guys. I think to add a little bit of color for them. Blues and greens, so nice. You don't have to overthink it. And then the teddy coat, which I think is so great because it's kind of a mix when you're in cottages and that kind of stuff. Maybe you're just running out for a coffee. You don't need your full winter jacket. Or you're just running out to chop some wood and run back in.
There you go.
So a teddy coat keeps you warm. That's from Zara. And then underneath, it's like a feral print, but for guys right right now. It's kind of that vintage sweater.
Yeah.
It's like a grandpa sweater.
I was gonna say the little grandpa sweater.
Yeah,
I like
little
that.
grandpa
I like
sweater.
a grandpa sweater.
And then for the comfy pant for the guy, of course, I was like searching a jogger. I found to be the best. So instead of the jeans for the guys, a jogger, it fits the same as a sweatpants. It's nice and baggy. It's got an elastic waist, so it's very, very comfortable.
But it's got the cargo pockets.
And it's got the pockets, you know, so they can carry anything they want. And then we have to end with another favorite shoe, a Blundstone. Everybody needs them. They're so good.
Oh, we got so many Blundstones in the audience right now.
They're so good because they last forever. I think they have like practically a lifetime warranty. Don't hold me to that. And they work in like slush and they have good grip. I've been wearing them for years. So the guys that have that nice round toe, I know you like one with a heel. I like one called chisel toe for every day for my life. So if you're buying a Blundstone, you want something, chisel toe style is really good.
Fantastic, Jair. Thanks so much. Great job, Alexis. Also, great job. Cottage Chic, we're doing it. We gotta take a break though. We'll be right back. That was great. Now let's go to the shopping Amazon Cyber Monday sale today. Leanna Lair-Perot is here with some great deals. Hey, Leanna.
Hi, Mary.
Listen, I think you and I both speak the same language. We love a deal.
Oh my gosh, it's always shop in the sale section. And why not do it in your pajamas from home today?
Honestly, good call.
Amazon Cyber Monday. And if there's anything here that you love, which you're gonna love everything, I already know that, just scan the QR code on the screen. It will take you right to CTV Shopping Trends website, and you can scoop up all of these great deals today. And I've figured in the vein of Cyber Monday, we go kind of techie.
Oh, okay.
But like, not a techie, not a problem.
Yeah.
I am absolutely not a techie.
I was gonna say, you and I, not techies.
No, absolutely not techie. But when tech makes my life easier, which is what these products do, then that's where you want to do a little indulgent shopping.
Okay, I love
Yes.
this. Let's get right into it. Let's start off in the world of what we're gonna call like personal tech.
Personal tech, or even like the self-care element of tech. Because for me, like getting my hair done makes me feel fancy.
It does.
But I don't go to the salon every day, so why not bring one home to you?
Yeah.
This is the Tymo automatic hair curler.
Oh, okay.
I actually took this home and gave it a whirl, pun intended, myself, because I've
look at
seen
you.
this online and I was influenced to try it, and let me tell you, this little gadget is pretty magical.
Yeah.
I have to
Look
say,
at
like,
that go.
right? I have to tell you, it's got multi-heat settings on it, which is great. I went on the lowest heat setting because I like a really nice loose curl, but also the barrel of it is covered, so you don't have to worry about a hot utensil there, or using like the gloves if you're putting a wand in your hair or anything like that.
Or just like your ears. You know when you nick your ear with a little bit of heat, you're not gonna do that.
Right, exactly. And I have to tell you, I did my hair with it this morning.
Oh my gosh.
It's cute, right?
Look at
And
this.
I also have to tell you, this only took me about 15 minutes to do and is now 12% off on Amazon.
That's a good deal. We love that.
great
Fantastic. Okay, next up, let's talk. It is the season of sugar.
Yes.
So let's talk tooth care.
Okay, so the Sonicare, the Philips Sonicare Diamond Clean toothbrush is really revolutionary. I almost think like we're in Jetsons level territory now, where you basically have a hygienist in your bathroom with you, because this is app connected. It has 4 settings, so it will clean, it will whiten, it has general gum health. But what I think I love the most is it has a pressure sensor on it. So if you're getting a little too aggressive in there, it'll say like, maybe just chill out, Leanne, a little bit.
Or it'll be like, hey, Mary, stop chewing on your toothbrush. You might be stressed.
Well, you know what? It actually can tell you that because on the app, it will give you a full diagnostic rundown of how your oral health care is going.
Yeah.
And it also comes with a really great travel case, which I think is so important because back in the day, I used to just wrap my toothbrush in toilet paper, put it in my suitcase, but we're not gonna do that now. But you know what we are gonna do? We're going to save big because this is 48% off.
Whoa, that's a good deal.
Great savings.
Does this one do the thing where it buzzes when you're done your quadrant?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it gives you all of like the little nudges
Like, hey,
and
switch sides.
Yep, keep her going.
I like
Yep,
that.
exactly.
Okay, cool. All right, next up, let's move in. Again, we got parties happening. What are we talking about now?
Okay, so we think it has to plug in, but some of the best tech is actually included into some of our skincare, body care, cosmetics. And some of the best technology for me, Clinique has an amazing collection. Right now, I want to point out some of my faves that I've brought, which I think would make a great stocking stuffer.
Hint,
nudge,
hint.
nudge, Santa.
Yeah.
can go right in my stocking, including the Almost lipstick, which is actually a tinted lip balm. All of these right now, up to 30% off.
Oh, that's great.
Right?
Yeah.
And then moving over to the Bioderm. The Bioderm's products are incredible, but I particularly love their shower oil and their micellar water. Also up to 30% off. So once you get the makeup on, you want to safely and effectively take it off. You got a full kind of high tech for your face.
So good.
Right
I
here.
love it. And perfect for stockings.
Perfect.
Always
Yes.
good. I love that. All right, now moving on. We got our faces clean. What about our house, Leanne?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jetsons. We're going back to Jetsons level territory
This is
here.
Rosie. Yeah.
Rosie the robot. I've actually named my Roomba. This is Alphonse.
Hi, Alphonse.
Alphonse and I have become quite acquainted recently as I was
go.
testing him out in my house.
Yeah.
I have to tell you something, Mary. I was a little, I don't want to say skeptical, but I just didn't know what to expect. I actually vacuumed my house first before trying this, just to see how good of a job it would actually do. I took the equivalent of a small house cat out of this afterwards of dust and debris that it picked up. It has mapping technology, so it figures out the whole layout of your house, so it does not miss a square inch. This is amazing, and also amazing the fact that it is on sale for 26% off.
Ooh,
for Cyber Monday.
that's awesome. I have a friend who has one of these, and every time I go over, I'm like, come on, little guy.
Yeah,
Grab the
honestly,
crumbs.
I'm like, you're doing a great job. I literally was cheering it on.
That's fantastic. Okay, what do we got going on here?
Okay, Google TV Streamer. This will give you all of your apps and all of your streaming services on one screen.
Oh, right on.
I have teenage boys at home, so I call them to say, find me the whatever on the screen.
Yeah.
This is basically the equivalent of having a teenager at home for you, and that you can, yes, it will figure out all of the tech and all of the channels. I think what I love most about this is if you lose the converter in the seat cushions, under the sofa, if somebody walks into another room, you can go over to the streamer and press a button on the back and it will beep and ping where that remote is.
That's great.
Or you can even use the Google Voice Assist to help you find the remote.
Very cool.
It's all those little things that make such a big difference.
Such a big difference. All right, what do we got going on here?
Okay, this is the Eufy Smart Lock. Speaking of teenage boys, I just installed one of these in my own home because I was tired of getting texts from my kids saying, I forgot my keys, and they're sitting outside. So now they can let themselves in. But what's great is there's 6 different ways to do it. Fingerprint, you can use the padlock, the push key lock, you can use the physical key, you can even use your Apple Watch, or do a voice command to let you in. So this is basically a doorman concierge at your fingertips
all in
for your
one.
door, and at 30% off for Cyber Monday.
Ooh, fantastic. Cheaper than a call to the locksmith as well.
Right.
Always a good thing.
Yes.
All right, we're going back into the world of Google. What are we talking about here?
So the Google Nest Smart Thermostat, this is a learning thermostat for your house. So essentially it comes with sensors that you can put in different rooms. So if you've got like that hotspot room or that room that always feels cold, you can put the sensor in and it will learn the thermostat throughout, the temperatures throughout, and self-adjust.
Oh, cool.
Let me tell you, the investment in this will give you big savings because when we're talking about heating, we'll save you up to 12% a year. When we're talking about cooling, up to 15% a year.
Wow.
And speaking of percentages, this one is 18% off.
Oh, nice.
Love that.
Honestly, these are great. Another reason these are great, if you go away maybe for the weekend and you forget to turn your heat down, you can do it from your phone.
Well, and that's an excellent point, that it is app-enabled. So yes, you're connected from anywhere to always keep tabs on what's happening. So it's smart on its own, but it can also you can give it a little nudge.
Love that. All right, last but not least, I'm personally really pumped that DVDs and stuff and Blu-rays are kind of coming back.
Okay, so I was a little mind blown about this, but I was doing some reading and there's something called analog wellness that's really on the rise right now. And it's the whole concept of going back to tangible items that we're connected to. And certainly when we talk about a lot of classic movies and a lot of those blockbusters, there is something, it's like a book, but for television and movies where you just want to have your hands on it. So having the Blu-ray DVDs in your collection, my son is a film student right now and he is so into this and they got himself the DVD player and having all of those classics. It really is, especially this time of year, what a great way to gather the family and crack open a DVD and watch a movie together. Love that.
Also, remember getting them out, you push the thing and they're what a thrill.
It's all of the sensory experience, which really lends itself. And I think some of the best tech is the nostalgic throwback tech, if you ask me. So the DVDs are a great deal right now at up to 31% off.
Oh, that's fantastic. Leanne, you nailed it. Great job. Listen, we got to take a break, but we'll be right back. That was awesome. That was so Every holiday season, our production designer Danielle Hunter and our incredible stagehands transform our set into a magical winter wonderland. This year's theme, right? Yes! This year's theme, Christmas at the Cabin.
Welcome to my home away from home, and this is my cozy cabin vibe. 'Tis the season to decorate, and I encourage over-decorating, to tell you the truth. Your guests are gonna wonder, where did you find all of your treasures? And like me, you get to say, Marshalls. It's like going on a Christmas treasure hunt when you're there. There's so many opportunities, and year after year, there's something that you can get all the time, and it just keeps growing. A cozy cabin needs lots of texture, and for me, texture means trees. Canadian Tire is my go-to because they have all the ranges. My trend this year is my village tree. Look at these great little houses. I found them at Walmart, and they work really well in this tree. It's very simple in design, and the houses really pop. Plus, these little houses are everywhere in the set, and I love a great village. When planning the design layers out for a cozy cabin vibe, I know I needed some sophisticated, warm elements. I was able to achieve this look with IKEA, with this great black island, this really thick butcher block top, and these great copper pots for our pot rack. And don't forget the gray wingbacks for our reading nook. Layers of personality are charming, and that is what creates that cozy Christmas you're looking for.
Outstanding job. You've inspired us all. Let's hear it for Danielle and our wonderful team. Such a good job. Listen, we got to take a quick break, but we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Coming up, it's a must-see live holiday performance from TylerShaw. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, the good stuff is all new and live with Erica Warwick's essential holiday wardrobe that'll have you rocking around the Christmas tree, both at home in PJs and out at festive parties. Plus, we're talking phyllo, we're talking ginger molasses cookie dough. Find out what you need chilling in the freezer and pantry for easy hosting this holiday season. The good stuff is all new and live tomorrow.
Let's talk music.
Okay.
Now, it has been 10 years since your debut album yesterday. Huge happy anniversary on that.
Thank you, yeah.
That is such a huge milestone. What does that feel like looking back over the past 10 years?
Honestly, it's kind of rare nowadays to have artists do a 10-year stint and then continue going. So I'm very grateful for everyone who's listened to the music and consumed the content. It's a dream come true, really,
Is this something that you always wanted to do ever since you were a little kid?
It was either professional soccer or professional music.
Great,
so it's one of those two, and yeah, here we are. So.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, this year you performed at some really major festivals with fellow artists like Alex Warren, Noah Kahn, Down with Webster. Now, this is a picture of you just having a little fun backstage with Alex. What a delight. Are you feeding each other?
We are, there were some French fries backstage,
Delicious.
and we were just like, we should do this for content.
Okay,
and he's such a friendly guy. He's all about the content, so we're just like, let's take this photo.
I mean, to be honest, we also did that earlier when I got you to eat my mac and cheese.
This is true.
Yeah, it was really good.
This is just something that's trendier.
I think it's a thing. We're going to do it. All right. Now, is it an amazing thing being part of lineups like this? Like when you get to play festivals and feeding off of other artists?
Totally. It gives an opportunity to meet other artists and then also learn from them.
Yeah.
And to be in that atmosphere is really cool because I watched Alex's show, I watched Noah's show, and you can just learn a lot from them being on stage and just being in that space. So
That is so cool. Now, you are performing a Christmas song for us today, but you are in fact referred to as Canada's Prince of Christmas. How does it feel wearing that crown? also what fun photo shoots you get to do. This is an absolute delight.
Yeah, honestly, really honored about that. I have yet to have a crown.
Okay, got it. We'll work on that for next year. Yeah, 100%.
Next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming for Michael Bublé for.
There you go. Oh, I love this energy. Listen, if I'm playing cards too, Jack's always my favorite, so I'm into this. It's a good thing.
Love it.
All right, we are in for a treat performing his rendition of Silent Night. Everyone give it up for TylerShaw and his band.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm and all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds pray at the side. Glory streams from heaven afar, heavenly singing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, all is calm and all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, all is calm and all is bright. Now yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so
Oh
much.
my gosh, that was so good. And everybody give it up for Matt and Isaiah.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, that was awesome. Now, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Because you do new Christmas songs, you do old kind of Christmas songs.
Totally.
Do you have a favorite?
Of the ones that I've recorded,
Or just like in general, like
In
which
general?
are more fun to kind of do?
I mean, all the upbeats is always good.
Yeah, yeah,
Get the people going.
Yeah.
But for me, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
That's
Just
always a good
December
one.
1st.
It's happening.
It happens.
Ah, that's
yeah.
an absolute dream. Now, you guys just got off of a train, like a holiday train,
We
right?
did just get off a train.
Okay, tell me about this.
It's called the CPKC Holiday Train,
Yeah.
and they go coast to coast in Canada and a little bit into the States, and they go and raise donations, food donations,
Yeah.
money donations for that local food bank.
Oh, that's great.
And the train car turns into a stage. The wall comes down.
does?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
we
cool.
step out
Yeah.
on stage and we play 20 minutes of music.
Yeah.
Door comes up, train moves on to the next city. That happens like 5 times a day.
That is
Yeah.
amazing. Just spreading holiday cheer.
It's the most magical thing. Kids love it.
Yeah.
People love it. You can tell it's become a tradition in
Yeah.
those communities. So.
Oh, that's absolutely
yeah.
amazing. Well, TylerShaw, listen, you just keep on giving, because studio audience, TylerShaw is sending us all home with his signature TylerShaw Christmas Santa hat.
Yeah!
Listen,
There you go.
You got it. Listen, thank you so much, Tyler.
My pleasure.
Matt and Isaiah, great job. That's our show for today. Thanks for watching.
Awesome.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.